So thank you again for joining in and for the stamina or for keeping up for the last 8 classes. This is the ninth one, and inshallah, the next one is the last one. And when you will look back, inshallah, you will be proud of yourself of what you have achieved. Okay, so far in this course. So the objective of this course has always been to give you the trigger of another perspective of how you can understand the Quran. Okay? So effectively, we have been doing all of this uh, as a precursor to Ramadan. And now we are in Ramadan almost. Next week is Ramadan. And so we did all of that so we could actually leverage this learning, this knowledge, inshallah, to benefit ourselves in Ramadan. So do think about how you want to make use of what you have learned in the next 30 days of Ramadan. That's why you have done this. That's why you enrolled here. That was the motivation behind it. So you don't want to lose it. Okay. So if you have been consistent in putting some effort every week, and if you have been keeping up to pace with what we have learning, I know we've been learning quite a lot. Then inshallah that momentum can go on into Ramadan with some small surahs and all of that thing. When you're reciting, you can pause at look at occasions and inshallah try to apply your knowledge to the words, to the fi'ls that you see. Look at the translation, see how your understanding and the translation differs, read the tafsir and things like that. But just keep in touch with what you have learned. Okay, if you won't, then you will lose it. So, and of course, inshallah, I hope really that this will help you in Ramadan. So today, what we are going to do is, inshallah, a little bit of the revision of the fi'l. I want to make sure that all of you are completely up to speed with the fi'ls. Okay, so the past and the present. These are the ones that we have done. I've just put both the tables together here. Okay. So the ones that you see on the screen. So both of these. So you should be comfortable with them. When I say comfortable with them, you should be able to say Huwa nasara, huma nasara, hum nasaru, all the way to Nahnu nasarna. You should be able to say Huwa yansuru, huma yansurani, hum yansuruna, all the way to Nahnu nansuru. So if you are comfortable in saying all of that, uh, purely based on your mind, by heart, then you're in a good position right now. If you cannot, but you still need some help, or maybe you can, but you can't say it fluently and you still struggle off and on in the middle, but you get through it yourself, but your fluency is not there, that's also okay. But if you can't say it at all, if you don't understand this, then you need to put a little bit more effort to just get up to speed with this, to understand what we are going to do today, inshallah, and tomorrow. The classes from this point on, the content itself, it's not super tricky anymore. So there is no memorization activity, very tiny bit, little bit. So inshallah, the major chunk of the memorization, the big charts, you've done with this one. Okay, so now we are going towards the end cycle of this course, where there are a few last topics that we will cover as part of this course. Of course, this is not the whole language of the Quran. This course is an introductory course of Quranic Arabic. It gives you about 30 hours of learning of Quranic Arabic. If you do a Quranic Arabic course in a university, you're talking about 1 semester of study with this course. Okay, so one class a week or 2 class a week, and then you're going all the way to 4, 5 months, 6 months. That's what you have covered in this course in 10 classes. Okay, just keep that in mind. Do not forget that. So it's a lot of learning. If you were doing a bachelor's or master's in Islamic studies and Arabic was one of the course, so you would have done at least 1 semester of that course by attending these 9, 10 classes. Okay, So what I want to make sure is that you guys are up to speed. So what I did was I brought some files with me. Okay. And I'm hoping that we can just produce these charts once, each one of you, just once. So I know that you are up to speed and where you stand. If you can't say it fluently, don't worry about it. I will help you. But it is a good assessment that we can do as a class, as a team, where we stand before I move forward. So I know what I can expect in inshallah what I need to teach now. Okay, so what I've done is I've brought in these af'als, the fi'ls. Some of them we did in the class previously. Okay, and I've brought their past tense and the present tense. Sami'a is the past tense. He listened. Yasma'u is the present tense. He listens. Okay. So fataha is past tense. Yaftahu is present tense. Daraba past tense. Yadribu is present tense, and so on. So I've brought these af'als here just for you to pick up one set and let's produce that table completely. So each one of you, I would expect you to just try it. Don't be shy. It's okay to go wrong or not to do it fluently, but it will give you that confidence, and it will of course help you assess where you are and maybe make next plans for improvement on that, inshallah. Okay. So this class is where it is halal to make mistakes. This class is where it's permissible to make mistakes, forget, revise, forget again, revise again, forget again, revise again. The whole objective of this class is to build that behavior that whenever you struggle, you go back and you fix it. Okay? So that's what we're trying to achieve in this class. Okay, so don't shy away, please, if you can't say it fluently. Okay, so I want first volunteer. Whoever is going to volunteer first has a choice of picking up his set and then do the past tense chart and the present tense chart, orally speaking. Any volunteers who wants to go first? Otherwise, I have a list in front of me. I'm going to choose in a sequence they are appearing. Who wants to go first?
Is it of Nasara chart or from these words?
From these words. Nasara, I know you
Okay.
know. I know you know, Nasara. I'm not going to give you Nasara. Come on. So, okay, if you want me to do one, I'll do one for you. Okay.
No,
So,
no, I'll do. I'll do.
all right, pick up your set,
Then I will do,
Sharia.
sir.
Okay, Ulfat.
I'm go
Yeah.
with Samia.
Samia. Let's start with the past tense.
Past tense.
Yes. What's the big deal?
It's
Past tense.
the Nasara one, Sharia.
Ji Bilal bhai?
Okay, I'll go. Okay.
One. Past tense is Nasara one.
Yes. Past tense is huwa nasara chart. Yes, Sharia.
Yasma'u. Yasma'ani.
No.
Yasma'ani.
Past
Yasma'ani.
tense. No, no, no. Past tense. What was past tense? What was
Uh,
past tense? Look at
What
this.
was Samia?
Samia.
Look at this. This is
Samia.
the one you're
Nasara.
talking about.
Nasara.
Okay?
Okay, 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 okay.
This is the one you're talking about.
Huwa
Okay.
Nasara. Huma Nasara. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Samia. Samia. Can I do with pronouns?
Yeah, of course, that's better.
هو سمع هما سمعا هم سمعوا هي سمعت هما سمعتا هن سمعنا أنت أنت سمعت أنت
Sami'ta.
أنت سمعت أنت أنتم أنتما أنتما سمعتما أنتم سمعتم أنت سمعت أنتما سمعتما أنتن سمعتن أنا سمعت نحن سمعنا.
Perfect, mashallah. Very good. Let's try the
Yes.
present tense. يسمع.
يسمع. Okay. هو يسمع هما يسمعان هم يسمعون. Yes. No, I'm do wrong.
No, that's
I will,
fine. هم يسمعون is
no,
fine.
I'm going with that number which you teach last time. I wanna go with that.
You mean that sequence? All right,
Yes, I
whatever
want
works
that
for you.
sequence.
Whatever works for you.
Okay. هو يسمع هي هو يسمع هي تنصر تسمع. Okay. أنت
Mm-hmm.
تسمع same. أنت تسمعين.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
If you take my advice, I gave you that sequence for you to create help match which ones are similar.
hmm.
You will be better off if you remember it in a more traditional way how the pronoun chart works. You will be
وهما
better
هم
off
هي
in that.
هما هن أنت
Yeah, so
أنتما
that
أنتم
would be
like that.
easier for you to retain. But I mean, up to you. Up to you. I'll give you some time. Let me go to somebody else. Practice
Okay.
this. I'll take
Okay. Okay.
past tense from somebody else. Ulfat, which word is yours for past tense?
Can I pick anyone?
Yeah, any word that you want to pick from here.
Fataha.
Fataha. Okay, let's do Fataha past tense.
Since huwa fataha, huma fataha, hum fataha, fatahu,
Mm-hmm.
hiya fatahat, huma fatahatta,
Mm-hmm.
hunna fatahana.
Yeah. Fatahna.
Okay. Anta fatahta. It's correct.
I'm not gonna give you validation every time. Keep on going. I'll stop you when
Okay.
you're wrong.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, okay. Antuma fatahtuma. Antum fatahtum. Anti fatahti. Antuma fatahtuma. Antuna fatahtunna. And ana fatahtu. Nahanu fatahna.
Perfect. Very good. MashaAllah.
Thanks.
So revise your present tense. I'll come back to you. Okay. So these two are done. Third volunteer for the past tense chart. Who wants to go next?
Yeah.
Yes,
Fatih,
Bilal.
I'll go with Daraba then.
Daraba. You smart. You last time did Daraba too. Oh, Bilal, bhai. Are you an engineer? Yes, I think so. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do Daraba. I'll let you pass
Oh,
this time. No problem.
okay.
So,
Huwa
gonna do
Daraba.
the.
Sorry.
Okay, go
It's
ahead, Bilal.
okay.
Okay, Bilal, bhai, go ahead, please.
Oh, okay, I'll go with that. Huwa Daraba. Huma Daraba. Hum Darabu. Hiya Darabat. Huma Darabata. Hunna Darabna. Anta Darabta. Antuma Darabtuma. Antum Darabtum. Anti Darabti. Antuma Darabtuma. Antunna Darabtunna. Ana Darabtu. Nahnu Darabna.
Very good. MashaAllah. Zabardast. Thank you, Bilal bhai. Yes, who wants to go next? Fatma or Awais by anyone?
I'm still a little bit confused. So
You want to try, Awais bhai,
I
even
think
if you confused?
I will try later. I think I need to work on it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, no problem. I'll let you. Okay, Fatma, you want to pick one? Fatima.
Yes, sir. But with the same Daraba.
No, that's not allowed. No, no. No, 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 no. That's not allowed. That's cheating because Bilal bhai already gave you all the answers.
No, I
Okay?
was also saying at the same time, but okay. Then I will try with some other word, but
Uh,
give me just 1 minute then.
1 minute. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute. Take five. I'll come back to everybody. Now, Shahriyar, are you okay with your present tense now?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay, so I'll give you a choice. You can do the one that you had, or you can choose any other as well. No problem. Okay?
Sir, excuse me.
Yes.
Sir, the next word is yaftahu.
Yaftahu.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So, Shahriyar,
Can, can I go
can I go with what?
with يسمع?
Yeah, of course. Please.
Okay.
Go.
هو يسمع هما يسمعان هم يسمعون هي تسمع هما تسمعان هن تسمعن
Wait.
أنت
Hunna?
تسمعن
Da or ya?
تن تسمعن. Oh no, yeah. هن
Ya.
ينصرن.
Yasma'ana.
هن ينصرن. Yes. هن يسمعن أنت تسمع أنتما تسمعان أنتم تسمعون أنت أنت تسمعين أنتما تسمعان أنتم تسمعون أنا تسمع أنا أسمع أنا from أن أنا أسمع نحن نسمع.
Very good. Very good. Shahriyar, thank you. MashaAllah. G.
Sir,
Next one. G. Fatima, are you ready?
sir, no, I'm not ready. I'm just asking the word below Daraba is Karuma.
It's Karuma.
Karuma. Okay. Sir, you said just take 5 minutes.
Okay. I stand by my argument and then I expect flawless victory from Fatima. Okay. So, who's next? Ulfat, you want to go next with present tense?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
I'm
Anyone
trying.
who wants to go? Bilal bhai, do we want to go with present tense?
Yeah, we can try. Fine, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see.
Are you going with the same word or
Same word. Yeah.
same word? Okay, let's try the same word. Okay.
Mm. So starting off with yadribu. Huwa yadribu. Huma. Uh, huma. Huma.
I'll make you see the present tense chart once. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, huwa yansuru, huma
Mm.
yansurani, hum yansuruna. Hiya tansuru, huma tansurani, hunna yansurna. Anta tansuru, antuma tansurani, antum tansuruna. Anti tansurina, antuma tansurani, antunna tansurna. Ana ansuru, nahnu nansuru. Let me know when you're okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Fatma, your 5 minutes are almost done.
Uh, maybe I want to swap this with Fatma. Let Fatma do the.
Fatima, 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 Fatima.
Sir,
Hello.
I'm trying.
I'm also
Sir,
trying.
where's that word?
I'm also
Sir,
trying to
please,
make you speak.
sir,
Fatima.
sir, please open that page.
Which page?
Sir, please open. Sir, the words.
The
Here,
words
the
page?
words. Yes.
Okay. So are you doing the past tense now with Karuma?
I'm trying, sir.
Let's try together. Come on. Which word? Fatima. Fatima.
Sir,
Fatima.
sir, just 1 minute.
Fatima. 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 Which word is yours? She's not responding. Look, she's not responding to Ustad. Oh my God. How disrespectful is that?
Okay.
Okay, what? Which word is yours? Fatima.
I'm doing with. Sir,
Yes.
sir, I will just try. If I make mistakes, then apologies. I'm trying with
What did I say? What did I
Aslama.
say a few minutes ago? It's halal to make mistakes in this class. Okay? It's
Okay.
absolutely halal. Zabiha halal. Okay?
Hmm.
Just make mistakes, no problem. I'll help you out, but just gather the courage to say it out loud. Okay? So which one is it?
Um, Aslama. With Aslama.
Okay, good choice. Let's try it.
Huwa Aslama. Huma Aslama. Hum Aslamu. Hiya Aslamat. Huma Aslamat. Huma Aslamato. Hunna Hunna as Hunna Aslamna.
Right.
Anta Anta wait. As Aslamta.
Mm-hmm.
Anta Aslamta. Aslamtuma. Antum Aslamtum. Anti Aslamti. Antuma Aslamtuma. Antunna Aslamtunna. Ana Aslamtu. Nahnu Aslamna.
MashaAllah, that's very good. Are you one of those who get 95% in the exam and then come home and cry? Mom, I got 95% and I'm second. Are you one of those, Fatima? Are you one of those?
Sir, sir, I picked the easiest word.
The difference between the boy students and the girl students. The girl students would secure 98%, good students, great. And then come to Ustad, say, Ustad, I'm so sad. I missed
Three
those
boys,
2%.
three boys
And
will
boy
pass
students would
in
secure
98
20%.
percentage.
And Ustad will say, what are you doing? Ustad, no problem, I'll fix it next time. No problem. Are you one of those, Fatima? Shariar,
No,
am I
sir.
saying right? Is that correct? Guy
Yes,
students
in
are third
98%,
Yes,
program.
three to
correct.
four, three boys or two boys can pass easily.
Yeah, the cumulative score of four boys is equal to one score of girl. That's how the academic system works. Yeah. So you just
Yes.
underestimating yourself, Fatima. Good job. Okay, so
Thank you.
present tense. Who wants to volunteer now for present tense? You want
Yeah,
another 5 minutes, Fatima? You want 5 minutes? I'll give you 5 minutes, no problem. Okay. Ji Bilal bhai, do you want to go ahead?
I'll give another go, Fahad
Okay. Let's try, inshallah.
bhai. So, huwa yadribu, huma yadrubani, uh,
Yadribani.
yadribani, hum yadribuna, hiya تدرب هما تدربان هن
Tadribani. You don't change the haraka. Tadribani.
تدريبان هن يدبرن أن
Yadribna.
يد
Yadribna.
يدربن يضربن
You swap the ba and the ra, so that changes the word. Yadribna.
يضربن.
Mhm.
أنت تضرب
Mhm.
أنتما تضربان
Mhm.
أنتم تضربون أنت تد تضربين
Tadribina.
تضربين أنتما تد تد تدبي تدبي تدريبان
Correct.
أنتن تدبرن
Tadribna.
تدربن أنا أدبر
Adribu.
أدرب sorry I got confused
Keep on swapping the ra
أدرب
and the ba.
yeah
Mhm.
نحن نضرب
Perfect, mashallah. Very good. Bilal bhai, I'm super proud of the fact that you've gone through this struggle. I know it's challenging to say and all of this. Just by going through this struggle, inshallah, it will pay you off. Okay, and that's what I want to kill in this class. Nobody shies away from going through the struggle, no matter how many mistakes you make. You're here to learn, and if you don't make a mistake, then you're not a student. Okay, so you're here to
yeah
learn, you're here to make mistakes and go through the struggles. Jazakallah khair.
yeah
I'll give one chance to everybody who can go through a present tense nasara chart with the word nasara. Any volunteers?
I can go with that.
With Nasara chart.
Yes, Fatima. If you go with nasara, you're still doing another word from here. Okay, is that the deal? Yeah.
Okay, let's Sharia do first, then I will.
Okay. Cool. Very good.
No, ladies go first. Ladies go first.
Class will end in this, man. Come on, go ahead. Let's start Nasara chart, inshallah. And Fatma, if you want to do Nasara chart 2 first, just to build that confidence, you can do that, no problem. Sharia, you try first. Okay?
Okay. هو ينصرهما ينصران هم ينصرون هي تنصرهما تنصران هن ينصرن أنت تنصر أنتما تنصران أنتم تنصرون أنت تنصرين أنتما تنصران أنتن تنصرن أنا أنصر نحن ننصر.
Mashallah. The way you have done it,
I
that's the
recite
way you should
the
be able
whole
to
week.
do all of them. Okay? That's where we want to be. It's not just the Nasara that you want to learn, right? So you should be able to the Yuslimu or whatever, Yu'allimu, just like that. Okay? So, Fatma, you want to try the
Inshallah.
Nasara just to revise it?
Okay, I will.
Try it.
هو ينصر هما ينصران هم ينصرون هي تنصر هما تنصران هن ينصرن أنت تنصر أنتما تنصران أنتم تنصرون أنت تنصر أنت تنصرين أنتما تنصران أنتن تنصرن and then أنا أنصر and نحن ننصر.
Very good, mashallah. The difference between memorized and understood. The difference between memorized and understood is if you're able to say Yansuru chart perfectly and you're not able to say any other fi'il chart, then you have memorized it well. Good job. If you're able to say both the charts perfectly, regardless I give you Yansuru or Yaftahu or Yadribu or Yakrumu, then you have understood it. Okay? That's how you should evaluate it. Okay, so right now we are kind of in the middle of the memorization phase where you have memorized the Yansuru chart, most of you. And the application of that yansuru chart across other af'als, the fi'ls, is still a little bit rusty. We still need to mature on that. Okay? So I can go ahead and teach you new things, but if you're not on top of this, you will struggle. So I would rather stay and spend these 20 minutes just making sure that we are comfortable with all of these things and then move forward. Is that a good plan? Are you okay with that? Or you just want to say, start, please go ahead. No, not anymore. Okay. So I'm still looking for a volunteer to do a present tense chart from any other word. Cheriar has done it, Bilal Bhai has done it, and of course you're welcome to do it again if you want to. Anyone from the remaining students with these words?
Can I go?
Go from the class?
No,
Good
with the
try.
word.
Yeah, which one? Which one?
I go with the difficult. يتعلم.
يتعلم. Okay, let's go with it.
Okay. هو يتعلم. هما يتعلمان. هم يتعلمون. هي يتعلم.
Hmm?
Mhm.
هي
هي
يتعلم.
no. هي تتعلم.
Correct.
هما تتعلمان. علمان.
تتعلمان. Mhm.
تتعلمان. هن يعلمن.
You changed the word. يعلم.
يعلم.
هن
هن
يتعلمن.
ينصرن.
يتعلمن. هن
هن
ينصرن. هن
ينصر.
يتعلمن.
هن يتعلمن.
So just
أنت.
remember, sorry to interrupt you, just remember, don't change the word up to this point. The
Okay.
first, you don't change the word at all, okay? Change
Okay.
happens on the last letter when it combines the endings, okay? Okay. Anta,
أنت تتعلم.
tayata,
مم. أنت تنصر
tata'allamu,
نصر.
tata'allamu.
تتعلم. So Ya will Ya shows. Okay. Understand that.
This is Hua version.
Yes. أنت تعلم. تعلم.
Is that the word? Ta'allama? Is that the word?
No.
Anta tata'allama.
تتعلم. تتعلم.
Tata'allamu, correct.
أنت تتعلم. أنتما تتعلمان. أنتم تتعلمون. أنت تتعلمين. أنتما تتعلمان. أنتن تنصرن. تتعلمن.
Perfect.
تتعلمن. Yes,
Tata'allamna. Tata'allamna.
تنصرن.
Yes, that's because the second last letter of Yansuru has a Dhamma, but it's not the case here,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
أنتن تتعلمن. أنا أتعلم. أتعلم.
Yep.
نحن نتعلم.
Perfect. Very good. Very good. And that's the skill you want to build, all of you. Okay. So you should work
Inshallah.
on this. This is a very powerful skill. I give you one word, you're producing 14 out of it. Okay, so it's a very powerful skill. This is your vocabulary. So you know Sami'a, Yasma'u, he listened, he listens. When you say Sami Allahu liman hamida, That's the same Sami'a. Okay? So you would start to build that thing in your mind. When you hear things, you will start to decode them automatically with this skill. And I know this skill is a little tricky, but you can do this. And inshallah, you are doing very well. So I will ask one more time. Any volunteers for the present tense chart for these words? I need two more, and then we'll
I
move forward, inshallah.
I can do. I'm still confused between jahad and jujahidu, but I can try. I think
Let's try
jujahidu.
whichever works for you.
Just a minute. Should we go with jahad or jujahidu?
Whatever
Which
is
one?
comfortable with you. Just try with what you want to start with. No problem.
We can have. So we will add ye with the jahada, so it will be hova.
Jahada is a past tense. It's huwa jahada, huma jahada, hum jahadu.
So the
Yujahidu
present.
is a present tense.
All right. So we can have, but it's already got ye.
Yes, this is the huwa version. This is a huwa form. The first one. Huwa yujahidu.
Hova yujahidu, huma yujahadani,
Yujahidani.
yujahidani, hum yujahiduna, hiya yujahadu,
Tujahidu.
hiya tujahidu, huma tujahadani, hunna tujahadunna,
Tujahidna.
tujahidna, anta tujahadu,
Tujahidu. Don't change the harkas until this point.
antuma tujahidani, antum tujahaduna,
Tujahiduna.
jahiduna. उसके बाद अंति तुजाहिदीना,
Mhm.
अंतुमा तुजाहिदानी,
Mhm.
अंतुम तुजाहदुना,
Antunna.
अंतुम
Tujahidna.
अंतुमना तुजाहिदना, अना लास्ट टू मेरे ख्याल में डिफिकल्ट होंगे. अना
Ana starts with which letter, Awais bhai? The word ana starts with which letter?
अलिफ अना अन युजाहिदु,
Starts Ujahidu. It starts with Hamza. You use the same Hamza here. Ujahidu.
अना उजाहिदु, नहनु नुजाहिदुन, नुजाहिदु.
Nujahidu. Nujahidu.
Yeah.
Perfect. Very good. Very good. Great attempt. Absolutely fine. And that's the struggle, right? So you do it a few times, and it will be second nature. Okay. So what you're basically doing, you're always replacing the beginning with auntie. You remember the Hamza, the Noon, the Ya, and the Ta. Okay, and then there's an ending that is sometimes borrowed from the Muslim chart, the Una, Ani, Aini ending type of things. Okay, so that's what you're doing effectively. Okay, so are you okay for me to move forward, or do you want to do a little bit more practice on them? What's the consensus in the class? Give me thumbs up if you want me to move forward. No thumbs up. Okay.
From my side, I want to more practice.
Want to do more practice. Okay. So let's try it then, Fatima. Why don't you try it once? Either with
No, I
Nasaratul.
was saying that
So,
I want to practice.
Practice of what? Me
sorry,
reciting the
Fadli.
chart?
Should we go for this the Yansuru chart one time quickly,
Go
like
ahead.
how the words change?
Yeah, of course we can go again. No problems.
Okay,
Look,
that'll
so
help.
the way I taught you is I taught you in pairs, in sets. I said that these three and these two, they are similar. Okay, just to help you remember that. So we are saying yansuru, tansuru, tansuru, ansuru, nansuru. So in case of ana, I said because ana starts with hamza, the fi'l also starts with hamza. And the nahnu starts with noon, the fi'l also starts with noon. These are just tips for you to remember. And they all have u ending. Okay? So yansuru, tansuru, tansuru, ansuru, nansuru. Anta and hiya were same. That's why they are set. And that's why I gave you these first. Okay? Then we went to
In
whom.
this one, sorry, Fatih. So the also the rule is that like if the haraka is different, like jahidu, then first three letters we don't change. Yeah.
Not at all. Yes.
Yeah.
You don't change anything here.
Mhm.
Right? So you don't change the word. The only change happens in the last letter. Otherwise, you're changing the word. So if I say the same things, is going to be yasma'u, tasma'u, tasmahu, asma'u, nasma'u. Yaftahu, taftahu, yaftahu, taftahu, aftahu, naftahu. Okay, it's going to be yadribu, tadribu, tadribu, adribu, nadribu. Yakrumu, takrumu, takrumu, akrumu, nakrumu, and so on. Okay, so you're not going to change these things. Then we went to this one, this set. We said this set starts with a ya, takes the una ending from the Muslim chart. That is familiar to us. If you can say hum yansuruna and you're not changing the word in the middle, you're just basically adding the beginning and the ending. And you said if you can produce hum yansuruna, the counterpart is the second person, which is antum. And everything in these in 6 boxes starts with ta. Okay. So this is just going to replace the beginning. So this is hum yansuruna. It will become antum tansuruna. Go down here. It is yasma'una. Hum is going to become yasma'u is going to become hum yasma'una, and then antum tasma'una. Hum yaftahuna, antum taftahuna. Hum yadribuna, antum tadribuna. Who can give me yakrumu? Hum
Yakrumuna.
Yakrumuna. We're not changing anything. Yeah. And antum
takrumuna.
takrumuna. Yuslimuna. Hum yuslimuna. Antum tuslimuna. Hum yu'allimuna. Antum tu'allimuna. Hum yujahiduna. Antum tujahiduna. Hum yata'allamuna. Antum tata'allamuna.
Yeah.
Everyone sees that? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Then we said, hey, hunna actually took the yansuru version from huwa, this one, and just added a noon to it by putting sukoon on the ra. Okay? So hunna yansurna. Okay? And the counterpart is antunna, which starts with a ta. So if hunna is yansurna, antunna is tansurna. Okay? And now we go down here. He said, hunna yasma'na, antunna tasma'na. Hunna yaftahna, antunna taftahna. Hunna yadribna, antunna tadribna. Who's gonna give me yakrumu? Hunna
yakmurna
Yakrumna.
antunna
yakrumna.
tumna
Yakrumna.
Yes. Antunna
tan
Takrumna.
I'll do the first three again, and then Fatima, you do this yakrum, okay? Hunna yasma'na, antunna tasma'na. Hunna yaftahna, antunna taftahna. Hunna yadribna, antunna tadribna. Fatima.
Hunna yak yakrumna and antunna uh, tayakrumna.
Not the yak, just the ta. All you're doing is replacing the ya with the ta. You're not keeping the ya in antunna, right?
The
So hunna yakrumna, antunna takrumna.
takrum.
Hunna yuslimna, antunna tuslimna. Hunna yuallimna, antunna tuallimna. Hunna, what's this? Hunna yujahidna, antunna tujahidna. Hunna yata'allamna, antunna
Lamna tunna
tata'allamna.
tata'al.
You see the pattern?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we did here. Okay, so then we said, hey, these three are exactly same. The huma feminine, the antuma feminine, and masculine both. Okay, they start with the ta and they take the ani ending. Okay, so tansurani. So if this is tansurani, yasma'u is gonna be huma antuma antuma tasma'ani. Huma antuma antuma yaftahani. Huma antuma antuma yadribani. Sorry, tadribani. Huma antuma antuma takrumani. All starts with ta and with ani. Okay. Huma antuma and antuma tuslimani.
Muslim.
Huma
Muslimani.
antuma antuma tuallimani.
Tu'allimani.
Huma antuma antuma tujahidani. And huma antuma antuma
Tata'allimani.
tata'allamani. Tata'allamani. Okay, we don't change the middle. We don't change it. We keep it the way it is. Okay. Then we said there are two uniques. One is huma, masculine, and one is anti. The only thing uniqueness in huma yansurani is the feminine starts with ta, this one starts with ya. That's the only difference. Okay, so it's going to be huma ani for masculine and tasma'ani for feminine. Yaftahani for masculine, taftahani for feminine, yadribani for masculine, tadribani for feminine, yakrumani for masculine, takrumani for feminine,
Yes.
yuslimani masculine, tuslimani feminine, yu'allimani masculine, tu'allimani feminine, yujahidani masculine, tujahidani feminine, and yata'allamani masculine, tata'allamani feminine, right? And as soon as you know the feminine huma, like tasma'ani, you also know antuma is the same, right? You also know that antuma is the same because these are one set. Okay. Anti was the last unique one. The only difference was it was starting with the ta, as we know all these six start with ta, but it just takes the ina ending instead of ani or una ending. Just takes the ina ending. Tansurina. Anti tansurina. So it's going to be anti tasma'ina. Anti taftahina. Anti yadribina. Sorry, tadribina. Yakrumu क्या हो जाएगा? Anti takrumina. Right? Anti tuslimina. Anti tuallimina. Anti tujahidina. Anti
تجاهدين
tata'allamina. Right? That's what we did in the present tense chart, right? So if I take one of these and I try to produce that, keeping all of that in mind. So first I said there are five afals. Let's do the one that you have not done yet. So let's do yuslimu. The first set was huwa, hiya, anta, ana, and nahnu. They were like yuslimu, tuslimu, tuslimu, uslimu, nuslimu. Everyone with me? Huwa yuslimu, hiya tuslimu, anta tuslimu, ana uslimu, nahnu nuslimu. If you're not with me, stop me, okay? That's the first five sets. Then we said hum. Hum is ya beginning and una ending. We said hum yuslimuna. And now that we know hum, we can go to the counterpart, which is antum. That becomes antum tuslimuna. Right? Hum yuslimuna, antum tuslimuna. Then we went to hunna version. Hunna took the yuslimu version, the huwa version, and just put the sukoon on the last letter and added a noon. It became hunna yuslimna. Just like hunna yansurna, right? So once you know hunna yuslimna, the counterpart is anta, antunna, antunna tuslimna. Yeah? Everyone with me on this?
Yeah.
Then we took the middle punch. Hum, feminine, antuma, antuma. We said they all are same. They start with a ta and with ani. Okay? So hum tuslimani, antuma tuslimani, antuma tuslimani. Yeah? That's the third, that's one, two, three, fourth set that we made. And then the only ones are remaining are two uniques. One was the huma masculine, which was unique. Huma masculine, the only thing unique was it started with a ya. Okay. So if feminine was tuslimani, huma masculine is yuslimani. Right? And then we went to anti. Anti was unique because it started with a ta and took the ina ending. Okay. So we were going to say anti tuslimina. Everyone with me? Yes. Now let's do this full
Yes.
chart. I'm going to do this full chart slowly. And you, जी बिलाल भाई, question.
नहीं सॉरी मैं thumbs up करने लगा था तो गलत बटन दब गया.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so it is, look, it is like this. Huwa yuslimu, huma yuslimani, hum yuslimuna.
يسلمون
Hiya tuslimu,
تسلم
huma tuslimani,
تسلمان
hunna
تسلمن
yuslimna.
يسلمن
Anta tuslimu, antuma tuslimani,
تسلمان
antum tuslimuna. Anti
أنت
tuslimina, antuma tuslimani, antunna tuslimna.
تسلمن
Ana uslimu,
تسلم
nahnu nuslimu. किसको नहीं समझ आया? Who didn't get it? Everyone with me? Hmm?
Yes.
Is it helping? Is it helping?
Yes.
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 Cool. So let's do the same drill for yu'allimu. Let's do the same drill for yu'allimu. Huwa yu'allimu. Now who's going to tell me huma?
Huma
Limani.
Yu'allimani. Hum
هم يعلمون
yu'allimuna. Hiya
تعلم
tu'allimu. Huma
تعلمان
tu'allimani. Hunna
تعلمنا
yu'allimna. Taking the
يعلم
huwa form, adding the noon to it. Right?
Yes.
Yu'allimna. Okay? Anta
تعلم
يعلم
تعلم
تعلم
أن
أنتما
تعلماني
تعلمان أنتم
أن تعلمون
تعلم
تعلمون أنت
تعلمين
واليمين
تعلمين أنتما
تعلماني
سليمان
تعلمان أنتن
تعلم
علمنا
تعلمن أنا
أن
أنا أنا
أن
أعلم
علموا
أن
أعلم because
أعلم
there's a dhamma on the ya, right? You will keep
yes
that haraka all the way to the end.
okay
أعلم
أعلم نحن
نعلم
نعلم.
نعلم
Wonderful. Perfect. Perfect. I want to do another one before I give you the break. Okay. So let's take the tricky one that Sharia did. Okay. يتعلم هو يتعلم
يتعلم
هما
هما يتعلمان
علمان
يتعلمان هم
هم يتعلمون
يتعلم
يتعلمون هي
هم هي
تتعلم
تتعلم
تتعلم هما
هما تتعلمان
تتعلمان هن
هن تتعلمن
يتعلمنا
يتعلمن. Picking up the
يتعلمن
Hua version, adding a noon.
yes
يتعلمن. Okay. أنت
تتعلم
تتعلم
تتعلم أنتما
تتعلمان
تتعلمان أنتم
أن تتعلمن
يتعلمون
ये कहाँ से आ गया
नहीं नहीं
ततअल्लमना
أنت تتعلمون
हाँ أنت تتعلمون أنت
تتعلمين
تتعلمين
تتعلمين أنتما
تتعلمان
تتعلمان
تتعلمان أنتن
تتعلمن تتعلمن
تتعلمن أنا
تتعلم
أتعلم
أتعلم نحن
نتعلم
نتعلم
نتعلم. Nailed it. Proud of you, all
yes
of you. Wonderful,
الحمد لله
mashallah. Good 1 hour spent on this. This was needed, okay? And I know that you guys need to put in a little bit more work to just form it up. Let's take a break. And after the break, I would want you to volunteer to just read it once, okay? Everyone. If anyone wants to not to do it, that's fine. I won't force you. But I would really love to see all of you just pick up a word and say it once, okay? And after that, we'll go forward and continue the class on other topics, okay? Is that a deal?
okay
How much break do you
okay
want?
10 minutes.
Okay, I'll give you 1 minute.
1010
Okay, 1001 doesn't matter, yeah.
no it's 10
All right, 10 minutes break. We'll see each other at 13
10
minutes
3 3
past,
yes
inshallah.
13
Okay,
13
see you soon.
okay
Assalamu alaikum.
Allah Hafiz
So let me know when you're back, please. Thumbs up if you're back. Just waiting for your thumbs up. Okay, thank you, Bilal bhai, Awais bhai. I got your thumbs up. Fatma Shariar and Ulfat, are you also back? Please confirm. Confirm, confirm. Waiting, waiting. Fatma, Shahriar, and Ulfat, please confirm if you're back. Confirming once, confirming twice, and confirming thrice. Let's start, inshallah. Okay, good. Very good. So let's do this drill once. As I said, I hope this helped you. The exercise we just did. So picking up any present tense and just producing the 14 present tenses out of it. Okay, so let's pick up a word. Let's say we want to do yu'allimu. I want a volunteer to do yu'allimu. Anyone wants to go?
Sir, can I try?
Yes, go ahead, Fatma.
Okay. هو يعلم هما يعلمان هم يعلمون هي تعلم هما تعلمان هن wait a bit يعلمن أنت تعلم
تعلم.
تعلم yes تعلم أنتما تعلمان أنتم تعلمون أنت تعلمين أنتما تعلمان أنتن تعلمن أنا. So what will be أنا?
You will produce yourself. With what letter Ana starts, Fatima? You remember
أنصروا
correct. You remember the first 5 set? Yansuru, tansuru, tansuru?
أنصروا ننصروا.
Ansur. Correct.
So मुझे combine नहीं करना आ रहा.
So what
Alif
you're
को
doing
याद.
basically, Fatima, you're replacing the ya with that thing. Okay? The first ya, you're replacing it with that. So if your ana is starting with Hamza, then in yu'allimu, you will replace the ya with Hamza. What will it become?
أعلم
U'allimu.
أعلم
U'allimu.
and then نعلم.
Nu'allimu. Because you don't change the haraka, okay? You just change the letter. Okay? Very good. I want a volunteer for yakrumu. Any volunteers for yakrumu? Volunteer one.
Yeah,
Volunteer.
I'll
Okay.
go. I'll go.
Yes.
Fadli.
Okay, Bilal bhai.
هو يكرم هما يكرمان هم يكرمون هي تكرم هما تكرمان هن يكرمن أنت تكرم أنتما تكرمان أنتم تكرمون أنت تكرمين أنتما تكرمان أنتن تكرمن
yes.
أنا أكرم Nahnu nakrum.
Nak-
Very good, very good. MashaAllah. Volunteer for Yaftahu. Yaftahu. Yaftahu 1, Yaftahu 2, Yaftahu 3. Okay. Last volunteer for Yuslimu.
Sir,
Fatima, you again? Okay. Go ahead.
okay. هو يسلم هما يسلمان هم يسلمون هي تسلم هما تسلمان هن تسلمن. Then أنت تسلم أنتما تسلمان أنتم is تسلمون. Yes. أنت تسلمين أنتما تسلمان أنتن أنتن تسلمن. أنا أسلم and then نحن نسلم.
Very good, mashallah. Zabardast. I think you guys got the crux. Now it's a matter of you putting some extra effort to just firm them up. Okay? So put that effort. Now you have the logic, you have everything. It's a matter of you putting in effort. Okay? Firm it up, firm it up, firm it up. You're almost there. Okay? Now we are going to do another topic today, inshallah. Let's start something new. So I hope you managed to complete your exercises that I requested you to do. If you have not done it, please do it. Spend some time. If you do it in Ramadan, it's ibadah. Okay, it's Quran and it's ibadah. You're putting that effort. Do it. Okay. Now, what we have been doing so far. For example, if I take, let me change the word. So let's start with the word samia. Okay. So Sami'a means he listened. Okay. So we learned that in every fi'l there is an inside doer. And that inside doer is a pronoun. And this entire drill so far has been to identify, recognize what is an inside doer. The two things you are working on, you're basically detecting the inside doer and detecting the person. Which person is it? Meaning the third person, second person, or first person. Okay? That's what you have been doing so far. So when you say huwa yasma'una, then you're looking at the ya beginning and una ending. Let me write it here for you. Sami'a yasma'u. So when you're doing this, the una actually tells you this is hum. Okay? This tells you this is plural. Sorry, this tells you it's plural. You're talking about the number. Okay, how many you're talking about. The ya beginning tells you this is hum. In this case, the ya beginning tells you this is hum. If I change it to tasma'una, the una still tells you this is plural. Okay? And the ta tells you this is
Antum.
antum. That's the process you have been following, right? In case of past tense, only the ending tells you that this is what is the doer and what is the person. Okay, so that's what you have been up to. So you're identifying which person is it and which pronoun is inside it. That's what you have been doing so far. Okay, so this has helped you to produce words like this. So like he helped, he helped, with nasara. He listened with sami'a. He hit with daraba. He opened with fataha. Uh,
Fataha.
he submitted with aslama, and so on.
Us.
Right? So these are all past tense that helps you produce all of that, right? So every time that you're doing this exercise, your doer is a pronoun. That's what you have. It's either huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, and so on. But what about uh, Muhammad helped, or Muhammad listened, or Muhammad it, and so on? What about that? So when you are talking about something, some person, not really the pronoun, a proper name, something that did something, then you're not talking about the inside pronoun. You still have the fail, you still have helped and listened and hit, but you do not have the pronoun, right? So it's somebody else who did it. Okay, it's not the pronoun. So this particular concept, that where you have this Muhammad as a proper name, this is called an outside doer. Okay, this is an outside doer. It's used a lot in the Quran. Okay, so outside doer. When Allah says Musa said, or Isa said to his nation, things like that. So those are outside doers. Okay, so there's a technique to identify what is an outside doer and if this fail has an inside doer only. And that's what I want to teach you. How do you know that this statement in the Quran is actually having an outside doer? Right. So let's understand two basic fundamental rules of this concept first. So when I'm saying sami'a or yasma'u, I'm talking about the huwa version of the fail. Okay. When I'm saying sami'at and tasma'u, I'm talking about hiya version of the fail. In case of present tense, this could be anta as well, but my focus right now is hiya. So the first one is huwa. This is huwa form, and the second one is hiya form. Okay. So for the outside doer, the rule number one is that the fi'l has to be in either huwa or hiya. Okay. Uh, the For the outside doer, the fi'l must be either huwa or hiya. That's rule number one. Okay. No matter what is the number of the fi'l, it could be Muslim, it could be Muslimani, it could be Muslimuna. Okay, it could be like this. It could be a Muslim helped, two Muslims helped, or Muslims helped. So in this case, this is a Muslim is singular, two Muslim is dual, and Muslims is plural, more than three or more. Okay, doesn't matter what is the number of the outside doer, the fi'l has to be in huwa or hiya form. That's rule number one. Okay? Rule number two. The outside doer must be after and rafa. Must be after and rafa. After what? After the fi'l. After the fi'l. So the outside doer, just like a pronoun, is an ism. It will always be an ism. Okay? And because it's a doer, remember the definition of rafa in the early classes that we studied, that it's a doer. And that's what we're talking about here. That's the doer. Okay? So the outside doer is always after the fail, will never come before the fail, always come after the fail, and it will always be rafa. Always be rafa. Okay? Is that much clear? These two rules. Rule number one, the fail must be either huwa or hiya, and the outside doer, whatever it is, must be after the fail and has to be rafa. Give me thumbs up if it's clear so far, theoretically.
Yeah.
Good. Now, we said Samia. Samia, he listened. Samia, again, in a huwa form, right? And I want to say Muhammad listened. So it has to be after and it has to be rafa. Samia Muhammadun. Sami'a Muhammadun. Now what's happening here? So what you saw a fi'l in a huwa form. Whenever you see a fi'l in a huwa form, you're always looking for an outside doer. Does it have to have an outside doer? No, not always. Sometimes it will not have outside doer. But when you're looking at a fi'l in huwa form or hiya form, there is a possibility there is an outside doer. So when you used to translate Samia as he listened, what this ism does, when the ism comes as an outside doer, it fires he. It fires the inside pronoun. He says, hey, inside pronoun, now I'm the outside doer. You are not required anymore. You're fired. Go. Okay? So when you have the outside doer, it will override the inside pronoun. Yeah? So this statement would then become Muhammad helped. It is not going to be Muhammad he helped because he is no longer required. The rule is the outside doer has to be after and rafa, and the fi'l must be in either hu or hiya form. In majority of the cases, you will see the genders will also be matching. So this is masculine, this is masculine. In some cases, there are mismatches in the gender, and there is a hikmat and the wisdom and balagha behind it. We're not going there right now, but we are understanding from the language perspective how it works. Is that clear so far?
Yeah, Father. It's Muhammad listened. I think we just
Correct.
typed.
Sorry. Yes, listened. Sorry. Muhammad listened, not helped. Muhammad listened. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do a few things. So I'm going to say, for example,
Sorry, Father. This rule, this is both for past and present. So
yes,
yeah, Nasara and Yansuru both
correct,
rules are the same. Okay.
correct. Good point. I'll tell you just to make sure everyone is on the same page. This applies to both past tense and present tense. Muhammad listened is Sami'a Muhammadun, and then Yasma'u, keyboard. Sorry. Yes. Yasma'u Muhammadun.
Muhammadun.
Yasma'
Muhammadun.
Muhammadun. Yasma'u Muhammadun would mean Muhammad listens. Okay? Muhammad listens. So the rule applies to present tense and past tense both. Same rule. Okay, but when you are replacing the inside pronoun with an outside doer, these are the two rules. After and rafa, and the fi'l must be huwa and hiya. But if I say, for example, if I say Maryam listened, so what you're going to do is you're going to use sami'at, which is the feminine form of the fi'l, sami'at, and then you're going to say Maryam. Why not Maryamun? Why not this? Maryamun. Let's see who can crack this one. Sami'at Maryamu. Any thoughts? Why not Maryamun? I'm taking you back to your initial classes. Way back when Pharaoh was alive and you were studying the Arabic, you learned that the word Maryam is a non-Arab name, right? You learned 4 names which are fully flexible Arab names used in the Quran. Muhammad, Hud, Saleh, Shuaib. Remember?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yes.
correct. And we said any other name used in the Quran is partly flexible. And when
Flexible.
something is partly flexible, it is never heavy and it does not take a kasra.
Yeah.
Kasra in the
Yeah?
end.
That's why Maryamu and
Yes.
not Maryamun. Okay? So you are using the feminine version of this fi'l to say Maryam listened. So in case of the present tense, what version of the fi'l would it be? Who can tell me? In case of present tense, I want to say Maryam listens. So
Tasmiu. Tasmiu.
tasma'u.
Tasma'u.
Tasma'u. That's the hiya version. Okay. Tasma'u Maryamu. Now, the question is, how would I know this tasma'u is hiya or anta? Right? This outside doer will tell you. So if this is Maryama, this is no longer an outside doer. Right? This would mean tasma'u is not here, it's anta. Okay, this could potentially be anta, it could potentially be here, but with no outside doer. So you could say, for example, she listens to Maryam, or you listen to Maryam. But if I say tasma'u Maryamu, then I'm saying Maryam listens. Then this one is for sure here because outside doer cannot be with anta. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jivan.
Okay. Ja'a. What is the form of fi'l is this? Present tense or past tense?
Past tense.
Past
Pres.
tense. Past tense. There is no auntie beginning, Shahriyar, right? So there is no auntie beginning. This is just the hua form of the word ja'a. Ja'a means he came. He came. Okay? And it's
Yes.
a fi'l used quite widely in the Quran. So let's construct few things here. So saying ja'a. Ja'a nasrun. Nas Nasrun means help. Nasrun means help. So Ja'a meant he came. What would Ja'a Nasrun mean? What would Ja'a
He came
Nasrun
to
mean?
help.
Now think about it. I'll answer these questions. Is the fi'l in huwa or hiya?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there an ism after and rafa? Existing?
No. Uh, uh, uh,
Is there an
no.
ism after the fi'il that is rafa?
No.
No? Where's my screwdriver? Is there an ism after ja'a that is in rafa? Shariar.
That is. What does this mean, Nasrun?
I just told you
Helped.
this. Help. Help. Nasrun
Yeah,
means
it's a
help.
fail and it's in Rafa. Yeah.
Is Nasrun not an ism in rafa?
Hello.
Can
So
everybody hear
it's
me?
Hello.
fail.
Hello. Hello.
Can anyone confirm, please? You can hear me, right?
So it's
Yeah.
fail
Can you
in
hear?
Rafa form.
So Shariar, I think there's a problem on your side. If you can hear
Can
us.
you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes. But you cannot hear us. Okay. So, okay, guys, Nasrun is an ism in Rafa. Everyone agrees with me? It means help. Yeah?
Sorry, Fadi. It's a fail, right?
No, it's not a fail. I mean, look, because you have done so much Nasara chart, that's why you're
Okay.
confused. I'll tell you why it's not a fail. So the fail, here's the difference. There is a word which is Nasara. Now this is Huwa Nasara. Okay?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Now there is a word which is Nasrun. Oops. Nasrun.
Uh-huh.
This is not a fail.
Mhm.
Okay? This is Nasrun, Nasran, Nasrin, Nasrani, Nasraini, Nasraini, and so on.
Right. Right.
This is like Muslimun,
Mhm.
right? So if it was like this, Nasara, then it would be a fail. And remember, the fails do not have a tanween. Fails don't take
Yeah.
tanween. Okay? So as soon as you're looking at a tanween or you're looking at an al, you're looking at an ism.
Mhm.
Okay?
Okay.
Is that clear?
Mhm.
Now, question. Is this an ism that is after the fail and rafa?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's an ism that is after the fail and it is rafa. Okay, so that criteria is met. Is the fail in huwa or hiya form?
Yes.
Yes. So this means this
Yes.
nasrun is an outside doer.
Mm.
And when it's an outside doer, it is going to override the pronoun inside ja'a. The pronoun was he. When ja'a was independent, we said it means he came. But now the pronoun is overridden by the ism nasrun, which means help. So what would it become? What would it mean?
Help came.
Help came. Who came? Help came. The doer of action coming is help. A help is the doer. You understand? Everyone with me? Fatma, Ulfat,
Yep. Yeah.
Awais bhai, thumbs up. Everyone with me? I just want to
Yes,
know
sir.
everyone is with
Yes.
me.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good, good. Now listen. Ja'a Nasrun means help came. Now I'm going to change one thing here. I'm going to say, I'm going to make it light and no al. Okay? And I'm going to make it followed by a jar. What is this fragment?
Dafa
Idafa.
construction.
Idafa construction. What does it mean?
Help
Help of
of Allah.
Help of Allah. So can I change of Allah
Help.
here? You understand? Now what
Yes.
we are doing, now this actually the doer was the word Nasru. But because it's connected with the word Allahi, it becomes one big bucket that you cannot break, that you cannot disconnect. This is in a chain relationship, correct? Because it's in a chain relationship, this entire thing is going to be considered as the doer. You understand? So help of Allah is the doer. Is that much clear? When you have
Yeah.
an outside rafa, when you have a rafa and after ism, and it is in some sort of chain reaction with other words, you can't disconnect it. You take the full bucket and you make it an outside doer. Okay? I'll give you another example. We said, Ja'a Nasrullahi. I'm going to add a wow in front of it, which is wow here. Wow, and I'm going to say al al fathu. Al fathu is the victory. The victory. Okay? Now, is this wow a jar majroor wow or a connector wow? What do you think?
Connector. Wow. Connector.
Connector wow. And how do we know?
It's not in the following word is not in majroor.
Perfect. The following word is not majroor. So it means this chain that we started here is still going on, right?
Yeah.
And then wal fathu is the victory. So this entire big thing is one big bucket. So can I say help of Allah and and uh, uh, and the victory? Help
Yeah.
of Allah and the victory. Now this entire thing is acting as an outside doer, primarily because the word help was actually the outside doer, but it's in connection with the word Allahi and the word fath. Okay? Is that much clear? So what you're going to do is you're going to pick up all of this, and you're going to mark it as an outside doer of the word ja'a. Iza ja'a nasrullahi wal fath. Understand? When the help of Allah came, there's a little bit more wisdom in this, which I will explain in a bit. Is the structure clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When Allah says in the Quran,
Can you please explain again?
of course. So what I'm saying, Shariar, is we saw Nasrun was the word which was after an Rafa, and we said that Nasrun is the outside doer. Ja'a Nasrun meant help came. But then we extended the word Nasrun and formed an idafa fragment out of it, saying Nasrullahi, right? And we said, okay, because the word Nasru is still connected with the word Allahi in idafa fragment, we pick up the entire thing and we call it the outside doer because we can't break it. So we say, help of Allah came. And then we move forward and we said, hey, there's a connector vow. And this connector vow
Or
is bringing al-fathu, which is another word, which is still in the same chain. Nasru is connected to Allahi, and then vow is connector vow, and then al-fathu. So we pick up the entire chain and we said, this is the outside doer, full bucket. Okay? Because the connection keeps on going. Okay, I think he dropped out, so I hope he got the answer. So now, when Allah says in the Quran, uh, Ala Ibrahim. Qala Ibrahimu. Is this a case of an outside doer? Do we know what qala means? Anyone? Qala means
Speak.
Kaha.
Speak.
in Urdu kaha. Is this a past tense or present tense? Qala.
Kaha gaya.
Past.
Qala is a
Past
past.
tense.
Past tense. Past
Past
tense.
tense.
Which form of past tense is this? Which pronoun?
Hua.
Huwa. Huwa qala. Right? So it would mean he said.
Said.
Okay? He said. The present tense of qala is yaqulu. Qala yaqulu. Okay?
Ulu.
So it's used a lot in the Quran too. So when Allah says qala Ibrahimu, is this a case of outside doer?
Yes.
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 Yes. It is a case of outside doer. We have a fi'il in a huwa or hiya form. We have an ism after it, that is rafa, and it's after it. Very good. So what would it translate to?
Ibrahim said.
Ibrahim said. Now, if I change this Ibrahimu to Ibrahima, is this a case of outside doer?
No.
No.
No. What would it translate to? Allah is,
Said.
he said, and then Ibrahim. So
Two
you
is-
have to make sense in English, so you put two here. Okay? Yeah? You see the difference? You see the
Yeah.
difference? Just by
Yes.
when you're reciting the Quran, you're saying Qala Ibrahimu, and then you say Qala Ibrahima. Subtle difference. You completely change the meaning of the ayah. You see that? Completely. He said to Ibrahim versus Ibrahim said. The entire context is changed. I'll give you another example. I'll move it back to there is a ayah in the Quran. Qatala Da'udu Jaluta.
قتل داود جالوت وآتاه الله
Yeah.
الملك.
Yep. We have a hafiz in the class, mashallah. Qatala Da'udu Jaluta. Now let's decode this a little bit. What is this word? Qatala.
قتل نصره.
It's huwa nasara. Right? Qatala means he killed.
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 He
He
killed.
killed.
Okay? Now, let's go forward. We find an ism that is what? After and Rafa,
And
is it?
Rafa.
Rafa form. Yeah.
It's after and Rafa. So do you think it's a case of outside doer?
Yes.
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 Yeah, it's a case of outside doer. So Qatala Dawudu would mean what?
Dawood killed.
Killed.
Dawud
Dawood killed.
killed. And when an ism is in nasab, we call that a detail. Correct? With me on this? It's a detail. The ism in nasab is a detail, right?
Yeah.
So what is the status of Jalut?
Nasab.
Nasab.
Nasab. So Daud killed whom? What's the
Jalut.
detail? Jalut.
Jalut.
Daud killed Jalut. You see the structure?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, I'll do one thing here. I'm going to just quickly change the harakas. Imagine I said Dauda
Dawood.
Jalutu.
He killed
Jalut.
Dawood.
Now in this case, who killed?
Dawood killed
Daud or
Jalut.
Jalut?
Jalut.
In this case, Jalut killed.
Jalut killed
Because he
Dawood.
is the outside doer.
Yes.
Yes.
And who did he kill? Daud.
Dawood.
You have completely changed the course of history, right?
Oh my God.
Completely. You completely changed the course of history just by doing this.
Yes.
You understand?
Allah. Yes, 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 yes.
So it's Jalutha and the Udu. Okay? So the concept of outside doer is supremely important in the Quran. Okay? It's used all over the places. And if you have firmed up your fail, and you know now why I've put lots of effort in the first hour to make sure that you know your fails. Okay? That is why it's important. Okay? So it's not a difficult concept, but it's a very important concept. It's used a lot in the Quran. Now, taking you back to this ayah that we were just doing, Ja'a Nasrullahi wal Fathu. Okay, so we saw that outside doer can be a single ism, like Qala Ibrahimu. It can be an ism connected inside a fragment chain. So when it's connected inside a fragment chain, you can pick the entire fragment and say, hey, this is the outside doer, because you can't disconnect it, right? There's a third point I want to tell you. In the Quran, a lot of the times you would see this word being used, like this Iza. That's how the ayah goes, right? Iza ja'a nasrullahi wal fath, isn't it? This word Iza.
Yes.
This word Iza is a very special word, and we won't dive too much deep into this, but I'll give you the idea. So if you remember, when we're doing the Idafa studies, we said there is a set of special mudafs. Yeah? And we
Yes.
said those special mudafs represent time and space. Okay? Time and space. So like
Yes.
fawqa, tahta, wara'a, and so on. Right? And idafa can be constructed with them. This Iza is one of the special mudafs. It's not in your list there, but it's also a special mudaf. Okay? It means when. It means when. I'll write it here. Okay? Now, when you say when, you're talking about time, isn't it? So it's still time and space. So when, time and space. So when you put, now this is a tip, remember this. When you put Iza in front of a past tense, what it does, it pushes the meaning of the past tense into the present or future. Okay? It pushes the meaning of past tense into present or future. So this construction actually turns into like this: help of Allah and the victory came when you put a when before it. Like this. When. Remove, make it red, remove this. When the help of Allah, it should be the help. Okay. When the help of Allah and the victory came would change into comes. Although in Arabic you have the past tense, and if you translate word by word, you would make it came. But because Iza is before it, it's going to push its meaning to the present or the future. And that is why this ayah is super strong, and it gives hope to all the mu'mineen and the Muslims, that Allah said in the Quran, Iza ja'a nasrullahi wal fath, when the help of Allah and victory will come. Okay? So Allah has said that victory will come. Now this will come or comes is present and future, although the fa'il use is the past. Many times Allah uses the fa'il in the past for few reasons, and one of those reasons is very beautiful reasons. Now my question to you, can you change the future or the past? What can you change?
Future.
Future. You can't change the past. So many times Allah uses the past tense in the Quran to indicate that this is a decision that is absolutely made. Nobody can change it. Okay? So many times the past is used to indicate the firmness of that decision, of that statement, that this is so firm as if it's in the past and nobody can change it. Okay? So when Allah is committing to us, إِذَا جَاءَ نَصْرُ اللَّهِ وَالْفَتْحُ, it means that there is a firm commitment that nobody can change, that Allah's help will come. Okay? This is one of the wisdoms behind using a past tense in the Quran. But there are, of course, many others. Sometimes, of course, it is used to tell stories of the past tense too, but that's not the only use of the past tense in the Quran. Is that clear? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So what I want to do is I want to just take you to your notes. What we have learned is written here in your notes. Inside versus outside doer. Let's quickly go through this. If the doer of the fi'l is a pronoun, then it's an inside doer. Like katabtu, I wrote. If the doer is not a pronoun, it's an outside doer. Okay, like Muhammad wrote. Kataba Muhammadun. Just like we saw. What are the rules? It's always after the fi'l. Doesn't have to be directly after. It's an important point. Can't have few words in the middle. Okay, so sometimes you have few words in the middle. And it must be rafa. Okay, the fi'l should only be in huwa or hiya form. And there are a few examples here. I mentioned to you the number does not matter. So it means qala muslimun means Muslims, a Muslim said. Qala muslimani, here now we are talking about two, but the fi'l itself is a singular huwa. Okay, it means two Muslims said. Qala muslimuna, it's Muslims said. You see, the fi'l is not changing. The fi'l all the time is the same. It's huwa form, regardless of the number of the outside pronoun. In case of feminine, all you're doing is using the feminine fi'l, qalat, qalat, and qalat, and the corresponding feminine ism, qalat muslimatun, because it's a Muslim woman. Qalat muslimatani, two Muslim women said. Qalat muslimatun, Muslim woman said. Okay, is that much clear? Are we okay with this?
Yes.
Not too, I mean, the concept is not tricky. It's not difficult, right? But it's a very powerful and important concept. So let's see if we have a outside doer or inside doer in these examples. Let's do a little bit of a drill here before I give you your next break, inshallah. So just so you know, from vocabulary standpoint, terminology standpoint, the doer is called the fa'il. It's called the fa'il.
Yes.
Okay, the fi'l and the fa'il. A fi'l must have a fa'il. Either the fa'il is inside, which is a pronoun, or outside, which is an ism. Okay. So number one, takhruju, does it have an inside fi'l or outside fi'l?
Takhruju has inside.
It has inside fi'l. Very
Inside.
good. So
Inside field.
very good. So should I write it here? Okay. Okay. It has inside. So I'm going to write I here. Okay. Now, what about dakhala jannatahu? Jannatahu.
Outside.
Dakhalahu
Outside.
have
Okay. Let's look at it more closely. Jannatahu. Is the fi'il huwa or hiya?
It's
huwa.
nasara. Huwa.
It's nasara. Very good. It is nasara. Excellent. So it is huwa. Okay, let's go forward and find an ism that is after and rafa. Is there an ism that's after and rafa?
Yes.
Yes.
Which one is it?
Jannat.
Jannatahu.
Jannatahu. Okay. What can you tell me about Jannatahu? What is this?
It can be
How many words?
broken plural, um,
Who is the
or
attached?
Jannata.
attached
Jannatun.
pronoun as well. Who?
Who is the attached pronoun?
Who is the attached pronoun? Correct. So if who
Yeah.
is the attached pronoun, what is the ism? Jannata.
Jannat.
Yeah?
Jannata.
So if Jannata means garden, what would Jannatahu mean? Which
Hmm.
fragment is this?
His garden.
His
Jar.
garden. Is it not idafa?
Yes.
Yeah, light noel followed by jar, which is attached pronoun, right? So it's his garden. Now you're looking at Jannata. That's the ism. Is it Rafa?
No.
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 No. Can it be outside door?
No.
No.
No, not at all. So this is not the case of outside door. Now, dakhala means he entered. Okay? He entered. Jannatahu means
His
his garden.
garden.
He entered his garden. If it was Jannatuhu, that would mean his garden entered. You understand?
Yes.
His garden into.
Yeah, so let's do the third one.
سيقول
Sayaqulu sufaha.
سفهاء من الناس ما
Now,
سيقول.
let me help you here a little bit. So, when sometimes present tense, so the present tense is yaqulu, okay?
Yes.
It's like yansuru,
يقول.
okay? So, huwa. Sometimes when you want to push the meaning of a present tense forcefully into future, instead of saying yaqulu means he says, when you want to say he will say, so you add a harf which is the sin, the sa.
سين. Okay.
Sayaqulu. Sayaqulu means he will say.
He
Okay?
will say what?
That's just the harf
السفهاء.
that pushes the meaning of the present tense into future. Makes sure that it's always seen as future. Okay? So if you just ignore this scene and then look at the remaining snippet, can you tell me
يقول.
if it is outside doer case or not?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
out the door. Yeah.
Yeah, it is huwa
السفهاء.
form and it has a ism that's after and rafa. This is
Yes.
outside doer.
Yes.
Very good.
نحن نقص
So, is it a case of outside door or inside door?
No.
عليك.
Inside door.
It is inside door. Very good. Qala Musa.
قال
Interesting one.
موسى.
Hmm.
Musa
مقصورة.
is.
Outside,
Yes.
because it won't
Leaflets.
change its shape. Yeah.
So, you know Qala is huwa form, right? And the word Musa is non-flexible. It's not going to show you the status, right? So the context is telling you that if it could be, it is. Okay? Qala Musa, Musa is going to be the outside doer because it doesn't show you the status explicitly. Okay? So it's going to be the outside doer. Wallahu yuridu. Outside door or inside
Outside
door?
door.
But we have an ism which is in Rafa.
Inside.
Why is it not outside door?
It's before the
Because
fatha.
Correct. It's
it's
before.
before.
Very
Oh, all
good.
right.
Very good. It
Yes.
cannot be before outside door. Okay. Qalu rabbukum. Outside door, inside door.
Right. Right.
Oh,
And why?
So because of kum. So
No, there's an easier reason. Why is it inside door?
It's not
What?
huwa or hiya.
Correct. It's not huwa or hiya. Thank you. This is hum. You can only have huwa or hiya form.
yeah.
Okay.
يدرككم الموت.
Yudrikkumul mautu.
يدرككم يد
Mhm.
like
I will
it's like
leave that for you for now. I think this is little complex. So I don't think you have done one point here. Leave this one for now. Okay? Leave this one. Do
يريد
this.
الله. Let's have outside.
Yeah.
it's outside now.
It's outside door. And you see the difference from the one above? Allahu
Yes.
yuridu,
Yes.
yuridullah,
And يريد الله.
right?
What's the meaning of يريد?
To intend, to plan, to intend. Irada
Okay.
karna, right?
Okay. Okay.
So Allahu
Hmm.
yuridu, Allah, He intends or He plans. And here Allah plans.
It's Allah.
Okay? So in the first
Yes.
one, you
Yes.
say Allah, He plans. There's more emphasis because you have
Hmm.
used the word Allah and then the pronoun again. He plans. I say, for example, Shariar, he runs. Okay? So just to give more emphasis, or I just say Shariar runs. Okay? So there's more emphasis when you bring ism forward and the fi'l afterwards. Okay? So you can do that in the sentence structure study if you inshallah advance in this course. Okay. Masha Allahu. You use it every day.
شاء شاء ما شاء الله.
Outside door.
Outside
شاء like
door.
جاء.
Ja'a case. Correct. It's outside door. Sha'a means to want or to wish. Right? Sha'a
And
means. So ma means what or whatever.
ما من.
So when you say Sha'Allahu, it means Allah wants or Allah want or Allah wishes. And then you say ma, which is whatever Allah wish. Whatever Allah wish, which is past tense. Okay? So when you say MashaAllah, whatever Allah wished. كيف فعل ربك?
Inside door.
Which one?
فعل ربك.
So it's inside door.
فعل رب.
Inside? Are
Yes.
you sure? Are you sure?
In
Are you sure? Are you sure?
inside because it's in nasab.
What is in Nasab?
Oh, sorry, Rabbu.
Said
ربك.
That is
it's outside.
that Rabbu.
Yeah,
Huwa
it's
Rabbu.
outside. So you're not looking
was
here. This is not where you're looking, right? That's not where you're looking.
Yes.
You're looking on the other side. This fa'ala is huwa, and then you found rabbu. Rabbu is connected to ka, so you can pick the full bucket, right?
Yes.
Rabbuka.
And yes, that's pronoun.
Correct. Nahnu
نحن
muslihun.
مصلحون.
Hmm.
No. مصلحون. مصلحو.
Where is the fi'l?
مصلحو. فعل. مصلحة.
Muslihuna is fail.
Is this fi'l? Okay, where is it mapping? Is it past tense or present tense?
It's past tense. I
نصر
think.
Okay, so where does it match
نصر
in the Nasra chart?
ونصر نصر
Hmm.
نصرون. هنا.
هو
نصرون.
نصرا هما نصرا هم نصروا هي نصرت هما نصرتا هن نصرنا Anta nasarta, antuma nasartuma, antum nasartum. Anti nasarti, antuma nasartuma, antunna nasartunna, ana nasartu, nahnu nasarna. Where did it match?
It's
It
present.
did not.
Did it match anywhere? Okay,
In
so
present.
now I will read another chart. Okay. Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini. Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina. Where did it match?
Muslimun.
Muslimuna.
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 Yes, in this one, there
Muslihuna.
is no fi'il. Okay? There's no fi'il. It's just a trick question, right? So, okay, I think you got the idea, guys. Last two lines, I believe. Two lines, three lines. How many? Do it yourself, okay? I want you to put it to practice yourself, okay? Use this one, inshallah. Shall we take a break?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so the break is how much? 5 minutes would be enough?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, okay. Let's do 5 minutes this time, if that's okay, guys. See you in 5 minutes. 20 past, inshallah. Please tell me when you're back. Very good. Okay. So, all right. So let's do a quick surah, inshallah, to bring things together. Some surah that you already know. Is there a Tanween problem here? Wait a second. Let me change it to the font that you prefer. Okay, so let's do this font because that's clear. Okay. Okay, so if you're back, let's quickly do this surah in terms of a little bit of analysis, inshallah. So it will help. It will help you bring few things together. Okay. So things that you have not done, I will just pass. Okay. I will not ask you to do that, of course. Qul is a form of fi'l that you have not done yet. You will do it, inshallah, in the next class. Okay. So it's a command. Okay. Qul means say. Okay. Ya ayyuha is just the way to address it when you call somebody. Okay. So you don't have to worry about that. So just ignore this for now. Qul ya ayyuha al-kafiruna. Okay. Al-Kafirun. So this is a command that Allah is giving to the Prophet ﷺ that say, oh, you those who you disbelievers, basically. So Al-Kafiruna is like Al-Muslimuna, right? It's the plural, Rafa, masculine, proper. Everyone should be able to see that. Okay. La is la, no. Okay, like la ilaha. La a'budu. What type of word is this?
Your
A'budu.
screen is not visible
Sorry?
for me.
So,
Yeah. We
so
are
What?
still
yes, for
seeing the
me too.
old page, the file page,
Oh,
Fadli.
you can't see that. All right. Okay. Wait a second. Is it visible now?
Yes.
My bad.
Yes,
Sorry. Sorry. So what I was saying is Qul ya ayyuha. Don't worry about that. Okay. Al-kafiruna is like al-muslimuna. It's proper masculine plural rafa. Okay. Just a standardism. Then you have la, which is the harf meaning no, like la ilaha. Okay. My question is a'budu. What is a'budu?
It's
Ansuru.
Perfect.
Ana is for
Ana
Anna.
form. Yeah.
Perfect.
Ana,
Ansuru. So if I have
Ansuru.
to produce the entire set, I'm going to say ya'budu, ta'budu, ta'budu, a'budu, na'budu. Yeah?
Yes,
So a'budu is ana. Ya'budu means he worships. He worships. Ya'budu. What is a'budu?
yes.
I
I will.
worship. I
I
worship.
worship.
And
I
when you have
worship.
la before it, I do not worship.
I do not worship.
Right? I don't worship. Ma
Oh,
means what?
what?
Ta'buduna. What is ta'buduna?
It's like
Ta'buduna. Um, Tansuruna.
Mm-hmm.
yes,
So what is the fa'il? Fa'il, the inside pronoun. Fa'il.
The inside
Ansuru. You want.
Antum.
isn't present.
You want.
Is it the past tense or present tense?
Present.
Antum.
Present. So which pronoun is this?
Antum.
Ta'buduna
It's Antum.
Tansuruna.
Antum. Antum. So if you know antum
Yeah.
ta'buduna, you can know hum ya'buduna. Remember?
Yes. Hum
Yes,
ya'buduna.
So ta'buduna, what is the huwa form of ta'buduna? Can you go back to huwa form of ta'buduna?
Yes. Ya'budu.
Ya'budu. So the huwa
Then
form
Yes.
of
it's
abudu and ta'budu is the same, right?
Yeah.
Yabudu.
Yes.
It's the same fi'l. So it means
Yabudu.
he worships becomes I worship. He worship, ya'budu becomes ta'buduna means you all worship, right? Because it's antum. Everyone sees that? Yeah?
Yes.
La a'budu. I don't worship. Ma, what? You all worship. Yeah?
Okay.
Everyone should be
Yes.
able to see that, okay? So your job is to pick up a fi'l like this. Go back to huwa. Can you produce the entire thing? Huwa ya'budu, huma ya'budani, hum ya'buduna, hiya ta'budu, huma ta'budani, hunna ya'budna. Anta ta'budu, antuma ta'budani, antum ta'buduna. And then anti ta'budina, antuma ta'budani, antunna ta'budna, ana a'budu, nahnu na'budu.
Na, na,
This is such a powerful skill to develop, okay? Form up your charts. Form up your charts, okay? Then, wala, again, la is no, right? What is antum?
pronoun.
It's a pronoun. It means you all, right? And it says, and you all are not. You remember the concept of invisible is? Where is the invisible is? We said we said there are few things after which you will see invisible is. Remember?
Yeah. Independent pronouns.
Independent pronoun was one of those. Correct. So you have an invisible is after antum. Then you say, and you all do not, and then you all are not. That's how you will change it because there's a la before it. Antum is you all are with the independent with the invisible is, but when you attach a negation to it, it will become you are not. Okay, and you are not what? What is abiduna? Abiduna. What type of word is it? Is it a fi'l or an ism? That's my first question. Fi'l or
It's
an
not
ism?
mapping to. It's not mapping to Nasara table.
Yes.
It is mapping to Nasara table?
No, it's not mapping to
It's
Nasara
not
table,
mapping to Nasara
and
table, so
the
it's not past tense,
starting
okay?
It's
starting is not auntie.
And the starting is not auntie, so it cannot be present
Okay.
tense, right?
It's
it's
So, yes, Fatima?
masculine. Sir, it matches to masculine Muslim chart. I think so.
Perfect. It's like Muslimuna, right? It's like Muslimuna. Abiduna, if abid means abidun, abidan, abidin. Abidani, abidaini, abidaini, abiduna. Then abidina, abidina. So abid means the worshipper. Okay? Worshipper. Like Muslimun, abidun. Worshipper. So what are we saying? What is abiduna? Worshippers. Right? So what are we saying here? And you all are not worshippers. Ma is what? There's some complexity here which I can't explain to you right now, but just say with me. Worshippers of, there's an of here, okay? Ma is what? What is abudu again?
It's
I
like Ana
Ana, just like the previous
Suru.
one. Ana abudu. Okay, so it was huwa ya'budu, Hiya ta'budu, anta ta'budu, ana a'budu, nahnu na'budu. So what we are saying is, and you all are not worshippers of what I worship. You see that, everyone?
Yeah.
Good. Wala. Wala ana. And now this time it's ana, right? I. Okay? And ana, after ana, there's an invisible is. Yeah? And I am not. Because you don't put an R or is after ana, after I, you just put am. Okay? So I am not abidun,
Muslimun.
Muslimun. And I'm not a worshipper. Okay? And then there's an off here that you require to produce the right meaning. And I am not a worshipper of what? Abattum. What is abattum?
It's antum form, nasartum.
Correct. It's antum nasartum. Past tense. What you all worshipped. What you all worshipped. Okay? So if I just come to highlight what you know. Al-Kafiruna, you know. Okay? So let's mark it red. Antum abiduna, you know. Okay? Ana abidun, you know. And then abattum. So say, O disbelievers, I do not worship what you all worship. Now imagine Prophet ﷺ is standing and saying this to people, okay? Because this is what he's saying as the Quran is revealed to him. I do not worship what you all worship. And you are not worshippers of what I worship. Okay? And I do not worship, and I'm not a worshipper of what you worshipped. Okay? Wala antum, same situation, independent pronoun with an invisible is after. Okay? And you all are not abiduna, same thing. Ma abattum, it's exactly same structure. Look at this. Same ayah repeated again. Okay, so you know all of this. Antum abiduna, we just decoded that. You know abudu, which is I worship. Okay. What is lakum?
I
Go
think it's a
back
la
in.
with a pronoun.
Correct. So which fragment was it?
Fragment.
Anyone? We've done 5 fragments.
Abataga lam. It's
Ba ta
jar.
kaf lam ma. Correct. It's jar majroor. It's harf of jar fragment. Very good. And lam meant for or have. Okay. So lakum means for you. For you. Okay. So this is harf of jar. Dinukum. Dinukum. What are we looking at? Is this some fragment we're looking at?
Yeah, idafa. Fragment.
Idafa. Deen is religion and kum is kum. So your religion. Okay? For you is your religion, your deen. And li. This li is the jar majroor. If I change the font, you will see this clearly. Like this with the dots. Okay. This is just like lakum. you have the lam of jar majur attached with the ana, li, for me, and dini is like dinukum. Sometimes in the Quran, they skip the pronoun like this. This was an idafa fragment like this. Second, dini, like this. The pronoun, but they skip the pronoun many times and put a kasra. There's still an idafa. So for me, and for me, my deen. And that's your Surah Kafirun. Most of it, I mean, I would mark maybe this hurufs as amber, for example. This one, you know all of this. I mean, look at this. You know this. It's just a matter of just looking a little bit more closely. Okay? That's the power of knowing the isms and the fi'ils together.
Right.
Any questions? Do you have stamina to study further today? Do you want me to close the class now? Because I can teach you for the next 20 minutes, but I don't want to overexhaust you.
I think we can stop here for the day if everyone's okay.
Okay, that's fine by me. Okay with you, Vespai and Fatima? We stop for now? Yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so the next class is the last class that we will have. And we have two small topics and one major topic to cover in the next class, inshallah. And we have enough time in the next class to cover all of that. My expectation is just for you to firm up your present tense and past tense charts. Just firm them up. Do the same exercise with Surah Kafirun again, and try to do this yourself. Okay, that's all I expect from you for the next class, inshallah. And then we will conclude the next class, hopefully on a high note and some decoding of the Quran. Hopefully, in the Ramadan, we'll try to take it lighter. I know it's 3 hours and you will be fasting, and we'll try to take an approach that works for everybody, inshallah. Okay? Inshallah. Thank you very much, and Jazakallahu khairan for joining in again. Inshallah, I'll see you next Saturday. Assalamu alaikum wa
Thanks,
rahmatullah.
Father. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you.